Thank you so much. We at Cint and Zappi are honored to be a part of the ICOM Data Creativity Awards. My name is Heather Hughes, and I am VP. I am VP of Connected Data for Cint and based in California. Please let me introduce Ernie Collings, VP of Digital at Zappi, based in London.
Hello, everyone. Thanks, Heather, and thank you, ICOM, for hosting us. We don't have much time, so we're going to jump straight in. And the first thing I'm going to do is tell you a little bit about Zappi, as I'm sure many of you won't have heard of the company. So Zappi is a marketing insight platform that provides two main research and measurement systems. One is around advertising research, and the other is around product and innovation research. And in both systems, we have true end-to-end testing. And what I mean by that is if we look at advertising, for instance, we are able to test ads all the way from an early stage concept to storyboard, all the way through to a final ad or an execution. And then we're able to measure that in markets using ad measurement. And one thing that is across both systems is market research automation. So the whole system, the whole platform is underpinned by technology and automation. And Cint, our partners, are key in powering the data that provides some of these solutions. And it's all housed within one platform. Next slide, please. So in terms of the challenge was around our in-market solution, Zappi Ad Pulse. So this solution enables marketers, agencies, publishers to determine advertising campaign effectiveness. And as many of these approaches, we leverage what's called a controlled exposed methodology. And again, as many of these approaches, we also relied and still rely at the moment on third-party cookies to identify exposure. And then what we're able to do is match individuals that haven't been exposed to create a control group. Now, we know, and we've heard from lots of presentations today, that we're setting ourselves up for a world without cookies. Google actually delayed this, but we're still looking at future-proofing our approach. So what we've done is we worked with Cint on future-proofing our ad measurement approach, and not just relying on third-party cookies, but looking at things like device IDs and IP addresses to be able to match and determine exposure so we can continue working in this capacity to run campaigns for, as I said, publishers, agencies, and marketers.
So Zappi's key objectives were first to uncover a powerful and creative way to identify and connect with our respondents in a cookieless environment, so I could continue to explore audiences in depth. They also wanted to find a solution that allowed its platform to tap into important ad effectiveness testing and data without relying on cookies. Wanted to provide clients with insights based on demographic data, such as age, gender, and region, query string parameters such as creative placement, site, time spent watching the ad, and attitudinal data, such as ad affinity, as well as brand lift. To reach deeply profiled respondents with several key metrics and data points, such as the time and location at which the consumer was exposed to the online content, and then be able to enrich these data points with Cint's additional 300 self-declared profiling points at a large scale. Cint is the world's largest insights exchange and are the backbone of technology for the world's most successful insights company. Through Cint, Zappi was able to find a new, creative way to power its digital and ad measurement solution, Zappi Ad Pulse, through Cint's future-proof methods for data collection in a cookieless world. Instantly reach over 155 million consented consumer profiles to match against audience exposed to advertisements, website, or any online content, and deploy on-the-fly surveys to measure ad campaign effectiveness and brand lift. Match digital content using multiple match variables, including device ID, such as Ernie mentioned, such as maids, cookies when available, and IP, and against vast audiences across 150 countries around the world for campaign effectiveness measurement. And then run cross-device ad measurement across a number of digital platforms, including CTV, OTT, in-app and browser media, in a fully automated, frictionless, and cost-effective manner.
And in terms of the outcome, what's been really good about working with Cint in this capacity has been that through Cint's scale and reach, we've been able to measure lots of different types of campaigns, campaigns as small as 5 million impressions, all the way up to campaigns that are 200 million plus impressions, and everything in between. And as Heather said, in a kind of cross-device, cross-media capacity, leveraging all three of these identifiers and also setting ourselves up for success in the future. Because of Cint scale, we're also able to collect lots of respondents. So some of our largest campaigns, we collect, some in the region of 10,000 respondents. And this gives us real granularity in the data. And as Heather said, we like to collect data at creative, placement, site level, and every combination of those to really give our customers granular insights and help them optimize campaigns in flight, because that's where we believe brand measurement should be. In terms of campaign results, these are some scores that I've taken across some of these campaigns that we've done. Some of our campaigns generate impact scores of in the region of plus 10% for brand awareness, plus 6 for brand consideration. Consideration tends to be a harder metric to move. And then finally, I've taken this quote from one of our recent case studies that we did with GSK, where we're really able to help this brand with their campaign, really in terms of driving that action through the data they collected. In this case, they were able to optimize the campaign based on different creatives, different placement, and different audiences, optimize that in flight, and then ultimately drive stronger ROI for their campaign.